season wardrobe tripping you up? You need to avoid the following fall fashion faux pas. Hey you, look, I love a casual lace-up boot as much as you do, but that doesn't mean you should be wearing them all the time. Yes, they are a fall essential, no question, but only in cool climate. Now, if you live in a more temperate part of the world where it doesn't get quite as chilly once September hits, take advantage of the fact that you can wear different types of shoes. Boots at the beach are not a good look. Now, on my private community, which you can find linked below, we've got members from all over the world sharing their personal fall styling tips for hotter climates. Super useful information if you feel lost in what to wear for a sunny fall season. Now, if you're still wearing those bright summer shades into the fall season, it is time to seriously reevaluate. As any well-dressed adult man knows, it's key to dress for the occasion, and in this case, the season. So your spring and summer colors should be swapped out for tones that complement the crisper weather of fall. I'm talking about richer, darker colors, earthy tones, heavier textures. The colors of leaves changing like rust and olive, matched with fabrics like suede and wool. Not only do you want to stay warm, you should want to create fits that look appropriate for the cooler temperatures. Now, fall is a great way to add darker, sophisticated edges to your wardrobe, so let that speak through your color choices. My next pick is a move that I actually recommend for the warmer months, but one that you gotta ditch come the fall. But first, we all know that seasonal style is about investing in the right pieces, and if you're looking to refresh your fall wardrobe, then you gotta check out the sponsor of this video, Kufandy. Kufandy offers a range of fall appropriate pieces, and two of my personal favorites have got to be their aviator jacket and their fleece pullover hoodie. The aviator jacket is Kufandy's take on one of my personal favorite outerwear options, the bomber jacket. It has a relatively relaxed and roomy fit and features all the hallmarks of a good bomber, including collar, cuffs, and bottom, and a quality zipper closure. Available in both black and army green, it can be paired with everything from merino wool sweaters to your favorite pair of comfy work from home joggers. Speaking of comfort, fall fashion means that you should be investing in the right items to keep you cozy when the weather starts to cool down, and Kufandy's fleece pullover hoodie will do just that. It's comfortable, soft, and breathable. This classic hoodie features a kangaroo pocket, an adjustable drawstring hood, and it's the perfect piece for your more casual look. Also, did I mention that it comes in a selection of different colors, including classic neutrals and some of my favorite seasonal shades? To get 30% off, wow, your next Kufandy order, simply use the link and code down in the description box. Big thanks as always to Kufandy for sponsoring this video. It's true, I'm one of the biggest supporters of men showing ankle out there, but this is a style move that is reserved for warmer weather. No man should have their ankles out come late September, early October, unless you're in a warmer climate that permits it. Anywhere else, it's gonna make you look silly, like you don't know how to dress for the weather, which of course you do. Now it's time to break out those calf-length socks and reintroduce the rest of your shoe collection to the world. You should only be cuffing your pants if you happen to be wearing boots. So once fall hits, it's important to not go too hard on your heavy clothing right off the bat. Unless it's truly freezing in your part of the world, you should not be wearing a turtleneck and scarf and a heavy coat the moment the weather turns. Not only will you be sweating your butt off, you'll look like a total noob when it comes to dressing for the temperature. Be strategic and pay attention to the weather. These super heavy looks can look really odd on your average crisp fall day. So cycle in your thicker pieces bit by bit as the climate cools down. Start with longer sleeves and casual boots and build up from there. Your winter clothes should be saved for, actual winter. On the flip, wearing shorts well into the fall season can make you look truly crazy. If you want to avoid looking totally unprepared for the weather, and depending on where you live, this time of year can be quite unpredictable, pack the shorts away until next summer. Now is the time to break out your classic dark wash jeans, chinos, or wool pants and start creating classy fall layered looks that fit the cooler temperatures. While the colors you'll be wearing for fall aren't loud, there is such a thing as overdoing it. Now, if you've got a fit that includes pieces in burgundy, rust, and olive green, you're simply doing too much. With fall fits, it's all about subtlety. So my advice is to pick one fall specific color and anchor it with neutrals. At the very most, you can wear 2 fall colors like camel and green, one of my favorite color combos, but it's going to be paired with like a neutral like black or navy. Wearing anything more than this makes your outfit look confusing and try hard. Now, restraint comes with maturity, and that totally applies to your color choices this season. All right, so this can be a tricky one to master, especially when it comes to layering. You've got to pay attention to the way your clothes fit. By not balancing out your clothes correctly, you can completely throw off your proportion. Now, a lot of the time, I'll see men wearing jackets that are too tight. So when they layer it with a sweater or a hoodie underneath, they can't even move their arm. On the other end of the spectrum, you have guys sporting the dreaded oversized look, which wreaks havoc on your proportions and makes you look top heavy. Now, when you try on a fall jacket, make sure to test it out with a sweater and t-shirt underneath. This will just make sure it's not too tight when worn with layers or too baggy when worn without those layers. You want your clothes to be trim and flattering to accentuate your given body type. Yet another case of going too hard and doing too much, over the top layering. So layering is a real savior for cool temperatures, but layering too much can make you look bulky and unkempt. Now, don't be that guy wearing a puffer vest over his jacket, over his sweater, over his Henley. There's too much going on. Fall weather has a chill to it, for sure, but it doesn't call for a bunch of unnecessary layers. So be smart about the way you're dressing. I would say a maximum of 3 visible layers is your sweet spot. Stick to a base layer like a t-shirt, a middle layer like a button-up or sweatshirt, and then a jacket or coat, and you're gonna be great for fall.